Ow!
Guys,
So much water. So much water. So much water.
Now this might look like water, but in fact it's actually just a figment of your imagination from your lack of confidence.
I remember a few years ago I'd played a pretty popular game called Sea of Thieves. It was basically just the game version of Pirates of the Caribbean. You would sail on a ship, alone or with friends, traveling to islands, and overall just venture the ocean. You'd hunt, you'd get hunted, you'd battle, you'd constantly get stranded, you know, just pirate things. The game was pretty fun, but the best part to me was easily the fear this game gave you of water. Every time I accidentally fell off the boat or heard a weird noise out on the water, I was terrified. Even if nothing ended up happening, I'd still get constant goosebumps. This game gave me a type of fear I never really felt before. Sure, games like Subnautica and Raft exist already, putting that fear into the likes of many, but I was pretty slow to reach games like those. Then I kinda stopped playing Sea of Thieves, and that fear of the deep had seemed to escape me. Cut to February 3rd, I think, of this year, and I received an ambiguous midnight message from one of my friends. It read the following: midnight message, wow, beautiful spelling of my name, Fen. Let me just, yep, that looks good, that's better, yeah, that's better. My name is now Cobbler, I cobble shoes. Have you seen Barotrauma? Then a Steam page link is posted, followed by may try to convince you and Remy to get it because it's like $6 right now. Seems very fun with friends, especially with in-game prox chat. Color me curious. I then go on to read the description. Work together to explore, survive, and or sabotage one another to let the ship go down and fire and flood. Rock, paper, shotgun. Welcome to Europa. Barotrauma is a 2D co-op survival horror submarine simulator. Inspired by the games like Faster Than Light, RimWorld, Dwarf Fortress, and Space Station 13, it's a sci-fi game that combines ragdoll I'm gonna assume that says physics, but I feel like this could also work there. Perfect. Ragdoll philanthropy. Make it a thing. I was curious about where the title of Barotrauma came from, so I looked up the definition of the word. In short, it seems to mean the physical tissue damage caused by pressure differences between an unvented space of the body and surrounding gas or fluid. So I'm unsure if I'm the most qualified person to talk about this game, considering I haven't gotten anywhere near completing the campaign. But as of writing this, I have over 62 hours into this game, which I feel like gives me a bit of authentication. 62 hours, Jesus, I need to get a life. The campaign for Barotrauma starts off by giving us some key information on a text screen with a pretty neat background. Turns out the game takes place in an alternate reality in the gross year of 2022. A creative decision I don't know why they picked. You are part of a manned shuttle crew that heads to one of Jupiter's moons called Europa. It's been told that there's life here through the form of hostile subaquatic fauna. That seems like a major red flag, but nah, the main character will be fine. He's got like plot armor or whatever.
You made it!
It says that Europa has since entirely disconnected from Earth, and now the only way to travel is through the deep armpits of hell, or as they call it, subaquatic travel. The player then starts at a station and is from there sent on their merry way into the armpits of hell. Usually the playthrough consists of the same thing, trying to get from point A to point B, maybe with some objectives thrown into there. but I have to say the game is very different depending on whether you're playing alone or with other people. Let me just set 2 scenes for you. One of them is you're alone in the middle of nowhere navigating a submarine in the quiet and dark vast oceans where constant beings are watching you. But the other scene is you tricking your friend into a detachable part of the ship and sending him into the sea floor with no escape.
Where
are you going?
No! You're gonna need me back! I'm stuck! I can't open it! Open the door!
That video is just amazing, and I'm gonna leave it in the description. But it's very safe to say that you could have many different experiences playing this game. Whether it's fun or terrifying though, you most likely will be fighting for your life in this game. It's constantly shoving creatures in your face when you least expect it. You could go traveling quietly for like 5 minutes and you'll see a massive creature bonking your submarine around. I really don't know how they designed these creatures or what the inspiration was for doing so, but these guys are terrifying. The internet tells me that they took inspiration from Lovecraftian creatures, and I can definitely believe that. You instantly know what this game is about the first time your submarine gets attacked. Even when it's just the small little crawlers, the instant you see that they've infiltrated your ship, you become terrified. You're a human in this game, not Master Chief, not Doom Guy, you're just a John Doe working citizen. It's impossible to try and tank damage in this game. So it forces you just to be smart. You have to know exactly when to fight, to run, to hide, to murder your entire crew for no apparent reason. And the first time I came across a large creature in this game, it was terrifying. I remember it like it was a month ago. Probably cause it was. It was with my sea crew Bartholomew and Remethy. We were sailing when it came. Remethy had already passed on at this point. We had no idea what it was. It was bracing us to the sea floor. Before I could ever see it again, Bartholomew had passed away too. I was on my last chances. Then I saw it, eyes to eye, the Leviathan beast itself. Jeez, my voice. Creatures are so unique to this game. And a lot of them are frankly ugly, like the husks. The husks are just infected people with stuff sticking out of their mouth. What makes it funny though is that players just turn into husks too if they get infected. They'll just die and then their corpse is just walking around taking their place. And it just adds this biochemical issue and hazards to the game. And it again, it's just another reason to make the game harder. Oh my god, it is! I don't really want to spoil anything else out of the base game itself, but I would like to talk about the modding community for a second. Okay, yeah, there's some very unique mods to this game, but I don't want to talk about those. I want to talk about some of the good ones. The ability for this game to give you full access to customized submarines and models, it already has spawned a lot of very, very good mods. I have personal favorites, which are like the Dead Space mod, Barotrauma, and Abyss Veteran, but there's honestly a lot of other really, really good ones that just make the game so much fun. Mods can keep this game very, very fresh and somehow even more wacky than the base game itself. And once you look past the NSFW stuff, you can find some very cool mods and submarines. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Barotrauma officially had its full release on March 13th, and me and my friends have just been enjoying it thoroughly. My fears of water are officially back thanks to this game. This video was kind of just a passion project just for the game, because I feel like it and the developers should get more appreciation for this amazing game they've made. And that's pretty much all I had to talk about. Feel free to leave opinions and comments, whether on Barotrauma or in the video itself. I would definitely appreciate feedback. And one last quick thing. It's just a random idea. I know it's but Barotrauma first person